plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Two-point conversion attempt is coming. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. He's into the end zone again. A little icing on the cake with a two-point conversion after the long touchdown run. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is.
The freshman able to get home with the sack. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. To the air. It's Morton. Flips it out in the flat. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. It's another safety. They get their 3rd one of this game. After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They stop him just short of midfield. What a nice return out to the 48. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They go to the ground. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Touchdown, Buffs! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
And how about this offense? Man, they must have used fall camp perfectly. Coming out firing on all cylinders, smooth, in a rhythm. Great start to the year by this offense.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of two-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Now you find out just how much of a gunslinger you are, will you? And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Lubbock. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Jones AT&T Stadium.
Looks as if we're set to crank it up here in the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Nothing went right in that first half. Business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here on this first drive for the offense.
Yeah, the first possession, because your possessions, you're only going to get so many possessions, and you got to score on every single one of them. Offense, defense, special teams have to play out of their mind, but they have to believe.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not playing great, but they got to somehow find a way to start to get something.
He lobs one high down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Red Raiders decide to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Slips through the line. Oh, he spun away like a vapor. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. The give to the back. Got room at the 35. Can anyone catch him? And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. And the Buffaloes line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And the stomping has commenced.
And added on again, this offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3 and out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
The Red Raiders will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. Smashes through the tackle. Touchdown, Colorado! And the route is on.
And every year there's exciting new freshmen to look at and talk about and pub up. And this guy got a lot of that pub, and you see why. The dynamic play on special teams. You can see the speed. You can see the wheels. And you know the reason the fans were jacked up when they signed this guy this year.
Getting aggressive here and going for 2. They're going to run it. Worked on the touchdown. Might as well do the same thing on the 2-point conversion. He gets all 8 points on that trip. After giving up the punt return for the score, let's see if they have an answer on the kickoff. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. And the ball is picked off. Touchdown, Buffs! And this defense coming out with points of their own. What an interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Pushes toward the goal line. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out, not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get it for a safety. So after giving up the deuce on the safety, now they'll be able to kick it away without a rush from the 20. He'll take it on the return. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. He'll try the left side. At the 35, he's loose. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Yeah, and this offense has had their way with this defense, and they've had a lot of success. If this defense wants any chance of coming back, they better get physical and stop the run, because right now, this offense is having their way.
Touchdown, Buffaloes! And the punishment has been extended. They'll line up to go for 2. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
They'll try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Offense gets set for second down. Dropping back, it's Morton. It's complete to the right. At the 35, he's open. Got a lot of running room. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. Might as well try to punch them while they're reeling. You get one huge play to set it up. Now it's 1st and 10 inside the 40. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. On second down, looking to throw. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
This defense has taken the game over. They're winning the game in large part because of how dominant they've been up front and how good their pass rush has been.
Feeling some heat. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack.
In these situations, 3rd and eternity, I know exactly what to do. I'm putting more DBs on the field. I know it's a pass, my best pass defenses, and then I turn my pass rushers loose. Go get that QB.
And the Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Line gets set, 1st down. Give to the running back. Twist his way through. At the 35, he's got room. Open runway ahead. At the 30. The 10. Touchdown, Colorado. And the pummeling has started.
Man, it's easy to call plays when I got guys like this who can take the ball and rip it 70-plus to the house. How about the speed? He showed you a little bit of wiggle. This dude's got it all. Nice touchdown run by the running back.
Now the two-point conversion attempt is coming. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
The officials offer the... accepts it, they will take the penalty. And now they'll try to get the two-point conversion, guys. The give to the tailback. He's into the end zone again. A little icing on the cake with a two-point conversion after the long touchdown run. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
The best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Getting some heat. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. The run to the left. On the move is the 30. The expressway is wide open. Touchdown, Bucs! And the beatdown has ensued.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that, and he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown run.
Trying to slam in. He's into the end zone again. A little icing on the cake with a two-point conversion after the long touchdown run. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense...
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. And now they have enhanced their degree of difficulty on 2nd and long from the 6. To throw, it's Morton. They're bringing heat. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety. After getting caught for a safety, they're lined up and ready to kick it off. Makes a nice grab at the 25. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. First down for this offense. Out of the gun, the give to the back. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the third quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. 2nd down coming up. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, the 360. Turns it on down the left side. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
Yeah, it was explosive, but shoot, Reese could have run through that hole. I mean, it was wide open. He didn't have to break anybody's ankles. He didn't have to run through tackles. I mean, just great blocking up front and horrible, horrible defense.
They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Running it to the right. Got enough space. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And the stomping has commenced.
And how about this offense, man, putting another drive together, getting in the end zone. And here's the deal. Going on the road, handling these conditions in game one, they've done a phenomenal job.
Trying to surge it in. He's got a nose for that goal line. First he scored the touchdown. Now he makes his way in for the 2-point conversion. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Back to pass, it's Morton. A little release to the back. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires on the move. And wings it incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drop.
And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the 4th quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after it, as you saw it on that sack there.
The Red Raiders send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. He's got great speed. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution.
Hit the gas, kid. Wide open ahead. Touchdown, Colorado. And the route is on.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
Two-point conversion attempt is on the way. Trying to bully their way in. Strong, firm tackle.
And these decisions to go for 2, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points. And then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
On the move from inside his 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting...
And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Hoping to find one that works this time on 2nd down from the 7. Back to pass, it's Morton. And he's picked off again. His night vision hasn't been up to speed. His 3rd interception. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Touchdown, Buffs! And the punishment has been extended.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? Try to barge their way in. Worked on the touchdown. Might as well do the same thing on the 2-point conversion. He gets all 8 points on that trip. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
He wants to pass it on 2nd down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Looking to throw, it's Morton. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. And the Red Raiders will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Delivers the contact. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And the pummeling has started.
And that is one of the biggest plays of that young man's football life. The true freshman taking the punt to the house. If I'm the head coach and I watch that, I'm now trying to find ways to get this guy on the field offensively because he's got some special ability.
My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. They'll try to pound their way in. He's got a nose for that goal line. First he scored the touchdown. Now he makes his way in for the 2-point conversion. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. The kickoff team is out there after that last punt return for a touchdown. Let's see if we get another big special teams play. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think that...
And down he goes back at the 3.
And they get him again. This has not been the day we expected. This young man, we expect great things. Like, he is one of the better players in college football. You think he'd come out, put on a show, but this defense has had his number all game long.
Caught in the backfield. It's Hudson. How in the world? You got to get that out of the end zone there, and they'll end up having to take a safety.
And that's the exclamation point right there. It's been a bad day, man. This offense, they're going to have to find some answers over the next couple of weeks, especially the next week at practice, of who they are, what their identity is, because all they've done today is struggle around and now give up points.
The return is tackled down at the 22. And the Colorado
first down here for the offense.
1st and 10.
The give and tick, 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 tick. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Fairly manageable distance here on 3rd down from the 27. Handoff from the gun. At the 40, there he goes. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the ground with the back. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Here's the give off the left side. Spins away from the defender. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Now on the option. The pitch. Still running at the 40. He's loose on the right. Touchdown, Colorado. And the beatdown has ensued.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And he finished things off racing 53 yards for 6. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. This has been an old-fashioned fanny paddling, David. I mean, they've just got taken behind the woodshed.
There's nothing to say. This has been an absolute beatdown. Dominated from the start, Jesse, to almost the finish now. They have done nothing wrong.
Everyone's going to have a real hard look at themselves, I think, this week after watching the film and in practice. They just got to take accountability. They have to understand, man for man in this offense, they've got to do a better job next time they're on the field.
Coming after it. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done...
And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. And whatever they did on 1st and 2nd down, don't do that anymore. 3rd and very long coming up. Pocket starts to... He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety. The kickoff team lined up. They'll have to give it back after giving up that safety. Pulls it in at the 25. Flying out to the left. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Bucks! And the stomping has commenced.
Man, you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. Easy! Slams ahead. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead. Defense will go to work now, and they won't mind at all after that 75-yard kickoff return for the touchdown. They're lining up for the kickoff, and let's see if this return team can answer with a score of its own. Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like that. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive with a pass. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17th. Timeout is called by the defense. 19 ticks remaining. They come to the line hoping to get some of that yardage back from the 17. Looking to pass. It's Morton. They're trying to get to it. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Timeout called by the defense, and 15 seconds to go in this one. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own. All bottled up, and now the ball is free. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. The defense striking with a scoop and score touchdown.
And defense is about getting guys to the football. Sometimes you just get that hit, the ball pops out, more guys swarming to the football. Great effort, scoop that thing up, now do some damage with it. You always wanted to play offense anyways. Convert that defensive player, offensive player. Give me that 6.
Looking for the 2-point try.
Here we go.
Trying to run it in. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead.
The good times are rolling now. Not only did you just get the scoop score, fumble return for a touchdown, but you went for 2 and came away with the conversion. Everything going this team's way.
If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Trying to find his man on first down. They've got the screen set up. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. And down he goes, and that's going to do it. Didn't have much of a chance there, and the defense puts an exclamation point on this one. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
Got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.